Hey Battle Buddies and Healthy Heroes, my name is Susie, not a medical professional, just an enthusiastic nerd, and I would love to work out with you today. This is a guided cardio workout, high intensity interval training with BOFFERS. 3 of these 10 moves are going to use BOFFERS. Highly recommend you use a PEL so you have the feedback of hitting something and a target to aim for. I have an old video where I explain all these cardio moves, but the 3 BOFFER moves are in a slightly different order and are updated. Every other move and drill has a link in the description if you want to review that first before we get to moving. This workout is going to be in 2 rounds of 10 moves, so it's going to be about 20 minutes total. And for the first round, all of the BOFFER moves are going to be the standard layout: long sword in your dominant hand, short sword in your offhand. But for the second round of 10 moves, I'm going to switch my long sword into my left hand, which is something I do just for body symmetry, just to practice that fine-tuning and to keep my non-dominant hand as strong and as accurate as my dominant hand. We are going to have 45 seconds of doing a move and 15 seconds of rest in between. Stretch a little bit first. Please hydrate. I've got a water right there. I do wrist warm-ups. I do dynamic leg warm-ups. And then I hit start on my timer. We're going to start with butt kicks.
Activity started. First interval, fast, for 45 seconds.
Now in round 1, I just want you warming up. It is high intensity intervals and it's only 20 minutes, so do get your heart pumping, do get your blood flowing, but we're not sprinting after the bad guys yet. Maybe we're still scouting the perimeter. Maybe we're still seeing where the biggest threat is. Maybe we're roguing around the battlefield. We're just flowing, okay? We're flowing. Lean slightly forward, engage your core, bring your heels to your butt. Butt kicks. Break.
Slow for 15 seconds.
15 seconds off. The next move for this workout is power squats, but I combine them with jumping jacks for when I'm tired. Get ready. Power squats.
Fast for 45 seconds.
My biggest cue for squats these days is my lower core and my pelvis rocking it under and staying engaged so my lumbar spine doesn't go into extension. That is a thing I battle as a mom. Just a really hyper-flexible lumbar spine that I have to really engage when I drop my butt so I don't stick my butt out. These start to burn my quads a lot, so we'll take a little jumping jack break, but go into power squats as much as you can. Weight in your heels.
Slow for 15 seconds.
Oh, it's a BOFFER move. Get your BOFFERS ready. Standard setup, alternating flurry, 6 hits. It's a rogue combo.
Fast for 45 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Top to bottom, alternating sides. Doing a little hip switch in between. So you aggress hit 3, and then on your exit 3, your hips are switched. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Light on your feet, balls of your feet.
Slow
Great.
for 15 seconds.
Put your BOFFERS down. The next move is about stability and explosiveness. It's not as fast. We're going to do reverse lunges into kicks.
Fast.
I'm going to start on my right leg.
Seconds.
So I'm going to take my left leg back into a reverse lunge, 90-90, and explode it up. Toe tap in between if you need to modify. My right side tends to be a little weaker in this leg. I love this move so much, especially in the middle of a high intensity interval cardio workout because it's like, cardio-wise, it's actually a tiny bit of a breather, but you're using so many big stabilizing muscles that your heart rate is still going to jack up. There it is.
Slow for 15 seconds.
In your rest interval, you want to stay moving. If you have stiff ankles, make sure you roll those out as well. Now, left leg is the steady one, and right leg is going to go back and kick.
For 45 seconds.
I love this one so much because, where's my 90s? Whew. Let's also coordinate the breathing. Exhale on the explosion. But as I was saying, I love this one so much because stability and explosiveness are probably two of the most helpful things to give yourself battlefield finesse. You have to be stable so you can be accurate with your BOFFERS. But you have to have explosive power because you're fighting somebody. You gotta get in there. You gotta square up on them. You gotta...
Slow for 15 seconds.
You gotta be stable and explosive. That beautiful blend. Alright, after lunges, we are back to BOFFERS. Standard setup. This is the Plyo combo. So you're aiming to jump with both legs at the same time.
45 seconds.
With a chop wrap. This is, as I said in my Plyo video, more of a workout move and less of a practical move. So stay in that squat the whole time, my friends. You will feel your quads, you will feel your core, you will be doing little jump back and forth, hitting the extended arm and around the shoulder. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, my legs burn. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ouch. Breathe when you have to. Oh, cheated that interval. Okay, 1, 2, 3 ups. Now, the next two moves I stole from Insanity with Shaun T. They are higher cardio focus. 1, 2, 3 ups.
For 45 seconds.
1, 2, there it is. 1, 2, 3. 2. So this one might feel a little lighter because they're 3 small steps. But if you are really working to increase your agility, when you're doing these training moves, push power through your steps. I've talked about that before. Now we're doing it. Boom, boom, pump, 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 pump. And do a little ab crunch as you bring your body together on that 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. You're not just throwing yourself around, you are engaged.
Slow for 15 seconds.
And what always pairs with that is the Heisman. The lateral jump with that crunch.
Fast.
Here we go.
For 45 seconds.
Speed is good for your heart rate, but distance is good for your power. However, do not jump farther than you can comfortably land. Load your leg. Anticipate your landing. So if you want to keep it small, maybe go a little faster. If you really want to push your lateral power, just land carefully. Work on a stability. Dodge those packets. Yeah, if my lower back goes into extension,
Slow for 15
when I
seconds.
overextend my Heisman and I jump too far, I lose my core stability. My lower back went out. So stay in touch with your body and what your needs are to define how much you're pushing.
Fast.
Oh my gosh,
for
triangle shoulder snap.
Seconds.
That was a fast 15 seconds. Triangle counter. Triangle counter. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is a triangle waltz. I gotta get my brain back on for my feet. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now the only update to this drill is that instead of doing an arm counter, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. My counter has been aiming for a shoulder snipe on a Pel. Not a move that I'm really confident about using on a battlefield. Sniping inside their blade, right next to their head. Really risky. 1, 2, 3.
Slow for 15 seconds.
But I'm practicing on a Pel. Practicing that combo on a Pel to see if I can always hit what I'm envisioning as the exact shoulder line, not their head. Okay. Last move is side lunges. Standing in the center, stepping out, both directions. Do what you need to for your lower back. Manage your distance and your depth based on your own personal posture. But again, lateral lunges, very helpful for stability, very helpful for dodging things. I really gotta breathe into my core as I go down. And I want to keep this knee over my ankle, keep it straight, keep my chest and shoulders up. My depth is coming from in the fire that I'm putting in my glute and in my quad. That's where my depth is coming from.
Slow for 15 seconds.
Oh, my friends, we did the whole round 1. That means round 2 is when we are sprinting. We are chasing somebody. Get your character music on. I'm ready.
Fast for 45 seconds.
Breathe. Athletic arms help your momentum. Where's your butt? Find your butt. Up, up, up. Faster, faster. You're chasing somebody now. You found your target. And they're fast. Oh no, my mat's going crazy. Core. Hands are going cheek to cheek, up and down with those athletic arms, as Tony Horton says. We're running. We're not giving up. We'll fix our mat in a second. But, up, up, up.
Slow.
Yeah.
15 seconds.
Now, my quads are particularly sore today. So let's see how many power squats I can do in hard mode. Round 2, hard mode.
For 45 seconds.
Similar to the Heismans, speed is one thing, range of motion is another. Depth, how low you're going, is something that you can modify with. So if I'm burning really hard, I'll do little squats, and then I'll even switch to jumping jacks. No range of motion, higher speed, not letting my heart rate off the hook here, but burning my quads when I can. Only 20 minutes. Oh, Lordy. Good.
For 15 seconds.
You're surviving, I'm surviving. This is how we train to survive on a battlefield. Flurry combo. Non-dominant hand longsword. If you're a long, short person, switch your swords now.
Pass for 45 seconds.
Okay, this feels weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But that's why you do it. 1, 2, 3. To make your adjustments for your lunge size. 5, 6. When I am tired, I find that my weight has a hard time staying centered. Especially for an aggressive combo like this. My weight will go really forward when I'm in there and then land really far back as opposed to staying engaged and centered. You know, that's not necessarily a terrible thing to modify a little bit about your stance, about your posture. As long as you're not at risk of injury, knowing your tendencies when you get tired will help you keep yourself safe
Fast
when you're tired on the battlefield.
45 seconds.
Cool, let's do our lunges. Right leg forward. So much about fitness is just what we call proprioception. The awareness of how your body moves, how your muscles feel, how your joints feel. Body awareness. what your body needs to do to get it done. You won't know unless you try, right? So let's get out there and do it. My goal is to tap my knee on the ground each time without losing my balance. Ankle integrity matters a lot for me in these lunges.
Slow for 15 seconds.
My dorsiflexion of my ankles has pretty poor range of motion. You might know if you've watched my other videos. So I'm always very careful not to let my ankle collapse in or out in lunge moves.
Fast.
Or plank
for
moves, or
45
yoga moves.
seconds.
Left leg forward. Left leg is your stabilizer now. Right leg is moving. Okay. Oh, look at that. Cheating my 90s. Another excellent thing about doing videos for workouts, even just privately, videos to check your form. When I go back and edit this, I'm going to see how I need to clean up these lunges. Maybe my ankle looks good, but I don't know how my 90s are. You have a mirror you can work out with? That'll help you. Increase your awareness and be in touch with your body.
Slow for
I'm sweaty!
seconds.
I wish I had a towel. Hey, pick up your buffers. It's plyo time. Next move is the plyo combo, which is initiated defensively.
Fast.
Wrap
for
or the twist.
45 seconds.
Oh man, my wrap is sloppy in my offhand. But I want that wrist to be just as strong. I want the whole arm to be just as strong. So I gotta switch my sword hands. I think the thing that has given me the biggest edge on the battlefield, aside from limitless energy, is the training I do to try to be ambidextrous. The training I do to try to be aggressive with my offhand. Even if it doesn't always happen,
Slow for 15
just training
seconds.
to know how it would feel, it'll increase your skill. All right, it's time for the 2 insanity moves. Breathe and hydrate when it's break.
Fast for 45
Oh, let's go, let's
seconds.
go. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, 2. Hey, we're in round 2. We are not messing around. Can you show me speed and power? Have y'all ever watched Insanity with Sean T? You know what he says? He said, dig deeper. Pound, pound, up. Pump, pump, squeeze. That's it. That's it. This mat is a little slidey, not giving me the best options for distance, but I'm gonna put more power in my vertical if that's the case. Know your space as well. Be safe.
Slow for
Be safe in your
15
exercise
seconds.
space. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Get yourself some fresh air while you're taking a break. Heismans are coming up.
Fast for 45 seconds.
You want to get hit with a doom spell? I don't think so. You want to get webbed? You want to take a paralysis effect? I don't think so. Get those packets away from me. Lateral dodge, lateral dodge. If your core and your lower back feels good, you can even focus on a little more tightness and engagement of your upper back, keeping your shoulders up. Even though you're in this kind of crouch position, that shoulder squeeze, looking at your opponent. Sometimes that's the area for squats and other strength moves that people collapse, rounded shoulders. I don't like that either.
Slow for 15 seconds.
But I gotta fix my lower back first. That's me. Last boffer move, the triangle waltz. Think ahead, do it one step at a time if you need to break it down. Just do your feet first
for
if you have to.
45 seconds.
1, 2. When that's in your brain, start doing your straight counter. Straight counter. Straight counter. Straight counter. Straight. Oh no. I've countered my pel's shoulders off. So where am I going to aim now? As long as I'm looking at a consistent spot and I'm feeling the physical feedback, I'm gonna increase my accuracy. Maybe this is a sign that my goal of shoulder sniping is a little too risky.
Slow.
I knocked his shoulders clean off. Oh no. Well, that was the last boffer move, my friends. We have one more move to finish out our strength and cardio routine. Show me your side lunges. Plant in one place and step out.
For 45 seconds.
Engage. Down. Man, I feel that in my ankles. My talus bone is like, are you sure you want me to glide? Are you sure? And I'm like, yes, I would like you to stretch. Ankle. I would like for you to have a functional range of motion. So let's lean into it. There we go. My right ankle is particularly bad. I didn't learn all this on my own either. Let me just throw that out there. I'm not a medical professional, but I go to physical therapy. And shout out to my PT, who identified a lot of this stuff with me.
For 15 seconds.
Hey, we did it! You did my whole 20-minute LARP cardio, high-intensity interval training with boffer moves. Congratulations, please stretch, please hydrate. Workout complete. I will see you on the battlefield.